Welcome to the compost bin. I'm out here just piddling around, getting ready to tear down my not my strawberries, my tomatoes. So I needed to dump some stuff into the compost collector and turn it. It's doing really well. I started this back in May, as soon as the weather broke, and most of the stuff I've been using, this is all leaves. It's turning into dirt. I don't quite know the science of it, but it works. I know that. Let me get this out of there. That little stick. But it's turning into soil, that's for sure. So I just threw some more food scraps in and turned it a little bit. I've been wetting it down all summer, and it was full of bugs. Yep. It's cold today. It's only 63. We've been in the 90s for the past week. So this is a shock. Okay, let me close this up. And as you can see, holes are drilled everywhere. Top, bottom, everywhere. Sides. And then, for good measure, the brick, because of the animals. And so far, nothing has been able to infiltrate. Uh-oh. Wait, this top isn't doing right. There we go. I just heard it snap. Wanted to make sure. Okay. We're safe. I don't want nothing working its way in there. So, alrighty. Now on to the harvest. Got my little bucket out. I started with the green beans. Well, my plant finally produced. This is the one. Oh, and it is loaded. I had no idea that it was this loaded. So let's get the picking. This is the plant I planted back in, I think, July. No, I planted a little bit early, but it didn't grow because it was on a TP trellis. Once I got that TP trellis down and did it like this, look at this. Look at that, y'all. Oh, yeah. My green beans have done excellent this year. So these are produced for me all the way up until first frost, which will be mid-October. And since these are just getting going, the other ones are still going strong, those over there. But this one just got started, so that's why I'm getting them. Ooh, they so snappy that they're breaking in half as I pull them. Look at this. This is darn near a pot for me, because y'all know it's just me. So, and I wanted a lot for this year because I want to get some green beans going for the holidays. Look at those. Okay, let's see if I got them all. Nope. Here's some more. There's some little ones up top. Here's one up front. Here's one right here. Yeah, the more you pull them, the more they'll produce for you. Oh, there's a big one right there. I didn't even see that one. 3 of them, actually. Here we go. I'm probably leaving some more on there that I'm missing. And then I've got more blooms. I knew that this week, when it jumped back into the 90s again, wait a minute, y'all. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Oops, pull the leaf off. When the weather, oh, I see more up front. Hold on, let me walk around here. Now, yesterday I looked at this plant and I didn't see nothing. I saw little green beans, but as you know, stuff can grow overnight, because that patty pan squash that I got, that thing overnight, it went from being small to being ready to pluck. Actually, I could have left it on a little longer, but because it was in the ground in the keyhole garden, I did not want for that, for anything to get a hold to it, because we have squirrels and, and stuff like that around here. This one little plant, and this was just one plant, y'all. It has produced for me. It done darn near gave me a whole pot of green beans. I didn't think it was gonna do all that. Okay, look at there. My little tub is, look at there. That's a pot for me. Shoot. I might have to put those on and test them out. You know, the rest I've been freezing. I've got like 2 bags already, which is pretty much enough, because what I do whenever I buy up my smoked meats in advance, and then I just grab a handful of green beans out of the frozen, you know, the frozen green beans. I don't pour the whole thing in there because I'm not feeding nobody but myself. Look at there. Here we go. Look. Let's get those 2 off of there. Oh, I see another one. Look at that plane. Y'all, I'm in the direct path of the airport. I pray one never crashes. I say a prayer every time a plane start coming in for a landing. I'm not that close to it. I'm probably within 4 miles of the airport. I'm way away from it, but when they go to land, you know, they start landing an hour before you touch the ground. And see, I don't fly. And thank God there's never been an airplane crash in this area, and I pray that there never is. And I thought about that. I was like, no wonder I was able to get this house so easily and cheaply, you know, once I saw those planes. So as long as they stay up in the air, I'll be listening too. It gets to the point, it's like a train, you know the sound. So I know if it gets louder than what you just heard, then something ain't right. Yep, so okay, I'm not seeing any more on this one, but I'm quite sure there will be by the end of the weekend. But that's okay. I like it staggered. And the cushaw plant is starting to die off. Oh, let's get some of these lima beans. I didn't pull them the other day because, well, this one's not ready. What I do is I check, I can see the bean inside of it, and if it's not full, then I don't pull. Oh, how poetic. If it ain't full, do not pull. If it ain't full, do not. Oh, here's a full one. Okay, let's get that one. And there's some full ones on the other side. So I'm just waiting on these. I don't know what's going to happen now, because now we're back into the cold stuff. So fall is about to hit. This was my broccoli. I didn't know how that was going to turn out. It did come up for the fall, and I still have time. I might throw another few seeds in there, but the caterpillars got me. I was like, how could an animal get up in my table? And I looked, and there was a whole bunch of fuzzy caterpillars on my other plants. So I got rid of those, but I've been still seeing them. But it was a little bit too late for the broccoli. Let's make sure. Oh, yep. See, I didn't find no green beans at the back, but guess what? Bingo, right there. So let's get that one. Let's see if I have any on this side. Okay, nothing there. Throw that in. Okay, here's one that's got 2 full ones, 3. This one's full. Yeah, that's full. It's so hard to tell with lima beans. I feel them for the fullness, and as long as I feel a bean, it doesn't have to be a big bean, but this is a good one. All 3 of those. Oh, there's one. I can see the lima bean up in there. It's actually 2. They carry, well, if you planted lima beans, you would know, but they usually carry between 2 to 3 lima beans inside of the pod. Ooh, and I harvested a whole bunch of peas yesterday, and I think it was a total of 30, and that was a fall planting. I planted them at the end of July and thought, uh-oh, I done got these in too early. And they're doing good. The plant is doing good. Now, although this cushaw is dying, I still have flowers. It's healthy on this side, and as you can see, it wraps all the way around. And let's visit the cushaw. Look at that. I check this every day because I want to make sure it's not rotting or getting soft. It's doing good. So I'm gonna keep letting that grow until we're almost to the first frost. I'm gonna give this to the October. I want to see just how big it gets. But I think that's a respectable size for my first one, and that's the only one I'm gonna get. Well, I have this other one over here, but it looks as if it's dying. It didn't get pollinated. But that one I self-pollinated, and the only reason that one didn't get pollinated is because I missed it totally. I was so concentrated on this one, and I pollinated that good. Y'all saw that. I think I filmed the second pollination. That first one didn't take, but this one did. Thank God. And I harvested a patty pan. I think I told y'all about that 2 days ago. So I got that in the freezer, and I have like 4 more coming. The squash is about done, so I think I'm gonna just go on and pull this. I should do it now, but I'll wait until next week. I'm gonna come out here one day next week and just start tearing down like the flowers. They're in the way now, you know. I mean, they're beautiful. They were still blooming, but I know that the cold weather is here. My potatoes are starting to do something. Now, I ordered, thanks to Homestead Heart, she mentioned to get the garlic back in June from King Garlic for the fall planting for next year. And me being in Michigan, so I ordered the northern garlic. They sent me a notice today letting me know that it has just been shipped, so I should get that on Monday. So now that the garlic is coming in, I pulled up one of these potato plants, and they have teeny tiny, probably the size of a sweet pea, potatoes at the end. I think it will still be safe to pull these up, because I'm planting my garlic up front in my flower bed with the hay. So since I'm gonna get the hay when that garlic arrives, I'm gonna just get that thrown onto the ground, because I'm doing it the roof stout method. I'm gonna just throw it on the ground, and I think I can grab these potatoes, even with the way they look now, with the little bulbs at the end, and just see what happens. I'm gonna still order some potatoes for spring just in case. Look at my pepper plants, y'all. They are bloomed once again. They're gonna produce for me one more time. I just pulled a slew of peppers the other day, and this is the patty pan squash plant. Like I said, I pulled that one the other 2 days ago. Look at all these flowers, and I got patty pans in there. I truly did not think this plant was going to produce. In fact, I had 2 plants, and I pulled one up and almost pulled this one up, but I was like, let me just leave it and see what, if anything happens. And I wasn't expecting anything to happen. Now, where's my new patty pan? I hope something ain't got it. Let me go up to the front here, because I just saw it yesterday, and it was easy to spot. And now I'm not spotting it. Let's see. Oh, it's there. It's there. So this second one will be ready probably in a couple, probably by next week, the end of next week. And then I've got 2 more in there somewhere. But that's my next biggest one. And as you can see, the flowers are just massive. I was just shocked at that thing. When I started seeing flowers, I was like, okay, if I get a female flower, I may have a chance here. Next thing I knew, I come out one day and I see a patty pan coming, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get one. And I got it. I think I plucked it a little bit early because I was afraid of the animals, but I got it. It's enough to eat. I know that. I saw a video on how to make patty pan squash pudding, so that's what I want to try out. My greenhouse is falling apart, y'all. I don't know how much longer this is gonna last. I broke one of the zippers, so I only have 1 layer of protection. Then I have rain leaking through because there's a hole there. And my old seed magazines got messed up, so they're molded. So I'm gonna have to toss those. It's only 60 degrees in here. Same temp as outside. They say it's 63. And look at this one. This is the patty pan squash I planted in August because, and I planted it in early August, August 8th to be exact. And look at it. It's starting to flower. So I might get some more patty pan. I've been pulling okra left and right. And the more I pull it, just like those green beans, the more come on. But it's starting to get jungly in here. So it's time for me to start doing some different stuff. For instance, this ground cherry plant. I love my ground cherries, don't get me wrong, but it's in the way now. Let me get these ground cherries here that have fallen. And I got a lot of them on the ground. See, right down there. So I'll grab those up. But them things are so good, so I'm not gonna eliminate it, but I think I'm gonna tie it over or do something. And what is this? Oh, that's the tomato that I cut. So today I'm getting ready to, because I have enough tomatoes, it's time to cut this down. I'll leave the vines that have tomatoes on them so they can get red and ripe. I have a ripe one way at the back that I have to get to. So I'm gonna do that, and then once I get that cut down, I can move the celery over and get ready for these strawberries. These strawberries are gonna go into the garden table. I think I'm being repetitive now because I think I said all that yesterday. But anyway, just wanted to show you what's happening. Look at these runners. Yeah, so let me get on off of here and get busy real quick. Look at there. I have new runners coming from the white pine again. So yeah, I'm gonna have to dedicate that table. And look at there, my crowder peas. That's another thing too. I want those crowder peas to start coming in, which they will. That celery is in the way. I'm gonna cut that mess down. Yep, I'm gonna see how it's looking. It don't have to be a big giant full stalk like what you buy in the store. I just want enough to where I can cut some up to give to my sister, so when she makes dressing for Thanksgiving, it can be the best. I don't eat dressing, but I might try that with that fresh celery. Okay, but anyway, let me get off of here. We're at 16 minutes. So may everybody have a wonderful weekend, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.